So at the orientation, you are introduced to the various professors in the department, the administrative staff. You are given a sense of what the curriculum is like and what are the requirements for you to graduate at the end of 1.5 or 2 years based on your program. And then if it's a research intensive program, then you will be given a sense of what the research topics are, what are the other resources that you can reach out to. And then most universities, if not all, will have an international student center, and they hold their own orientation where they brief you on staying in the visa status, the curricular practical training, things like that. And over and beyond that, you may have like an orientation of the library at your university may also hold their own orientation where they just give you a sense of what are the resources that you can reach out to for your research, your projects, etc. And at the same time, it also opens up the potential to get a sense of what are the part-time jobs that are available on campus if you need something. I'm going to break it down. Let's talk about the department firstly. So as far as the department is concerned, I'm part of a very selective department. I think only 30 or so students walk in at the graduate level every year. And as far as and if by class you mean like when I'm taking a course, how many people do I find in the room? That can range from anywhere from say 25 to about 800 or so. Some of these CS classes are like super popular here, and they may contain anywhere from say 500 to 1,000 students. It's very diverse. There are people from more than 100 countries, I think, at Stanford. And I can't really give you an exact percentage of how many Indians or Asians, but yeah, I think I was one among 110 students who walked into Stanford last year. So just to give you a sense of the numbers. So in my very first quarter, I absolutely had no time to indulge in any activities over and beyond academics, simply because it's kind of tough to get used to the rigorous coursework, I would say. But over and beyond that, I did consciously try to make time for it. So for example, I like music, so I got myself access to the music practice halls here on campus, and I go there. I try to go there at least 4 or 5 times a week, maybe play for a bit. And there are times when I jam with a few other students here on campus, sometimes during the weekend. As the name suggests, it's all about energy. So I can put it into 2 buckets, I guess. There are people in the department who are focusing on petroleum engineering, so that involves a lot. It's very relevant. If any of you are chemical engineers, you would know what I'm talking about. It involves subsurface flow, reservoir simulation, characterization, carbon capture technologies, things like that. And on the other hand, there are people like me who are focusing on renewables. So I myself work on solar forecasting. There are people who work on batteries. There's optimization of energy systems. Some people work on wind and water energy. Some work on life cycle assessments of energy. So yeah, I would say all about energy. Sure. So, like you said, I think it's most basic thing you can tell someone is to work hard, right? But over and beyond that, to make this a little more interesting, I would say, firstly, do not procrastinate at all. You can't afford to not attend lectures, bunk lectures like you did during your undergrad, because a lot is covered in a single lecture is what I realized, right? Especially because at Stanford, like I said, every quarter is just 10 weeks long, and you cover the same amount of portion that you put in a semester within 10 weeks. So it's really important to stay on top of the game every single week. And I would also say that it's not advisable to be a lone wolf. What I mean by that is that really important that you find like a circle, maybe a study group of sorts, where you can sit with people, solve problem sets, clarify doubts, things like that.